The Young Turks brought to you by Carbonite Online Backup. Get a free trial at carbonite.com by using the promo code TYT, and you also get 2 months free if you decide to buy.
There's a giant fight coming, okay? That when the Republicans don't want to cut billions, they want to cut trillions. They want to gut Medicare and Medicaid. That fight is coming. Look, if the Democrats do in that fight what they have done all throughout Obama administration and all throughout the Bush administration, which is cave, capitulate, concede, surrender, it will be a disaster of epic proportions. And the Republicans already know that. Look, here's Eric Cantor. He said, oh, you know what? We have the clip, actually. Let me go to clip number 7 to give you a sense of what the Republicans think. Let's watch.
Chris, just as we saw happen this week in Washington, there comes at time leverage moments here, a time at which the White House and the president will actually capitulate to what the American people want right now. They don't want to raise taxes. They don't want spending to continue to spiral out of control. And those are the kinds of things and mechanisms, whether it's spending caps, entitlement reforms, budget process reforms, these are the kinds of things that we're going to have in order to go along with the debt limit increase.
You hear the critical words there? He said this is a leverage moment because you've got the lifting of the debt ceiling coming up. Now, both sides should not want America to default, but the Republicans think, we don't care, but we know Obama cares a lot. He's already crying about it. He sent Tim Geithner out there to say, oh, we have to do it right away. Please, please, Republicans, I'm begging for mercy. Negotiations haven't even begun yet, okay? So that's why Cantor can come out there and strut. He's the House Majority Leader for the Republicans and say, this is a leverage moment. We're going to hold the country hostage again. Because look at what a sucker this administration is. What are we going to do? And did you notice the second word he used? Capitulate. He said, it's time for the Democrats and the president to capitulate again. And he's right. That's what they do. They know it. Now, look, here's what Cantor says about spending cuts. He said they were, quote, dragged kicking and screaming to the table to cut spending. Because he's trying to rub it into Obama. Oh, you can't cut spending more than us. I know you want to seem reasonable, centrist, and moderate, but we're the guys who cut spending. You don't cut spending. You did it because of us. And, of course, that gets under Obama's skin. I'm going to tell you what the reaction is in a second. He also said this spending deal that was cut this week was only the beginning. This was only the first bite of the apple. We've been saying that all along. So he's saying, oh, you like these cuts? You like the capitulation that the Democrats just gave you? Wait till you get a load of the next round. So what was the reaction of the White House? Well, they sent David Plouffe out there. He, of course, is top advisor to the president. He said, my hope is it will be clear that we can achieve deficit reduction. We don't disagree that we can't continue on this fiscal path. Of course, the White House coming out there, serving it up on a platter for the Republicans. We totally agree with the Republicans. We're on a terrible fiscal path and we must cut spending. We can cut them. Oh, yeah? Cantor goaded us? Oh, we can out-Republican any Republican. He continues. Plouffe says, you can't look at any cuts as we're embracing the Republican orthodoxy. The president believes we need to reduce the deficit and cut spending. It's how you do it. He's saying, no, it's not a Republican idea. It's our idea. We will cut spending more than the Republicans. Why did you run as a Democrat then? Why didn't you just be honest with the American people and run as a Republican? Then we would have said, okay, hey, look at that. There's a moderate Republican. Kind of. And maybe that would have been an interesting choice. Why did you pretend to do all that stuff about change and hope and stuff like that? I mean, so your idea of change was you can out-Republican Republicans? After Bush, that's the change we voted for? For you to brag about how you're going to do deeper spending cuts than the Republicans? That was the change you were thinking? Oh, come on, man. And so, with this debt ceiling coming up and the real budget negotiations over trillions coming up, if you thought this buckle and this cave-in, and in the words of Eric Cantor, this capitulation by the president was bad, wait till you get a load of the next round.
Eventually, you're going to have a computer disaster, your computer is going to crash, and you're going to lose all your files. But with Carbonite Online Backup, you don't have to worry about any of that because it automatically saves your files off-site. You can access all of your backed up files from any computer remotely, or if you want, you can also access your files through an iPhone or BlackBerry with Carbonite's awesome free app. Carbonite costs just $55 a year for unlimited backup for your PC or Mac. Think about it, that's less than $5 a month. Get a free trial at carbonite.com by using the promo code TYT, and you also get 2 months free if you decide to buy.